But then we stumbled upon this outdoor shower in the middle of all the villas. I don't think I'll be getting wet. Just kidding. Welcome back to Mitch and Ella, your #1 travel channel. And today we are taking you on a hotel review in the gorgeous island of Moorea in French Polynesia. We will be showing you this really unique, independently operated hotel soon enough. It is a garden villa that we have for a couple days, and we wanted to review it with you. So let's get into it. We started at the beach because it's the most gorgeous view, and then we're gonna take you into the hotel up on the shore. So come along. Check-in was at 2, but we actually got here at like 10 a.m. taking the ferry over from Tahiti. So what they advised us to do is go down to the water, make use of the free kayaks, which we really did. But there's also some huts that if there was a storm, a tropical storm, like there was a couple minutes ago, you could take shelter in. And there's also one of the first beach villas over here where it's more of a honeymoon suite, I would say, with the view of the ocean. So it's something that there wasn't a lot going on, but actually right now there is a commercial taking place, so there's camera crews everywhere. Pretty cool, but we're gonna take you closer to where we're staying.
Today I got a Sweet Home cup, which I'm very thankful for. We'll show you the kitchen, that's like a community kitchen. But we are just on the beach with Ella. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a really nice beach. Funny enough, if you look behind me, it looks like Jurassic Park, big empty open field. There are no huts or anything like that. This is just one lot, and on the other side of this lot, you can kind of see the line of trees is where our huts are. So if you come and stay here, don't be misled or confused. You get your own beach. It's just a lot over. I think one day they're gonna turn this into a bunch of more of these little cute huts. Let's keep on heading back, and we're gonna show you, I think, where we stayed, or the kitchen, or a little bit more of the premises. But it is a very unique lot that we're on, and it is gorgeous.
To my left, there is actually the empty field that Mitch was just in. And then to my right, there is the double decker. There's actually 7 suites, huts, villas that you can choose from. We got the garden villa. I showed you the honeymoon already, but the double decker is family friendly. I want to get a little closer for you guys so you can see the bottom and the top difference. So some of the other ones we're going to show you in a little bit have wraparound decks, but this actually has one that comes out. I don't think anybody's staying here, so we're just gonna venture in a little bit more inside so you can see. But it's got the living area, the kitchen. You could essentially live here. It's a whole house. And then the bedrooms are upstairs, but they all have this really interesting wicker themed decor that goes throughout all of the villas, as well as they're all named and numbered so you don't get lost. Whichever one you book online, it comes with the name so you can confirm which one is the same with the pictures. Like I said, there's names and numbers. Can I pronounce any of them? No, except for ours. Ours is a little bit better. That, when you look at it really quick, it's like poetry.
So I got the easy one. It's Vonica, so I win. I pronounced that one, 10 out of 10, Vonica. And that is number 4 of these huts. I think these ones are a little bit larger than ours, and then of course the one on the end is huge. And then the very first one that we saw was actually number 7, which I think is the last one on the beach. I would say that one's on the beach, and it actually wasn't as big as these ones. So the sizes are different and the prices are different, and I believe that we can show you guys that in this video. And they're gonna be in francs, French francs, which is like XPF. Crazy. So if you're looking at this and you want to know USD, United States dollar, to the French one, just type in USD to XPF and you'll find out the conversion. Ella was saying it's about, if it was 35,000 XFP, it would be $350. So just yank off the last 2 zeros, super simple math, and you can get the price.
So at our last beach villa, we actually had like a pool of water out front of the villa to make sure that you didn't track any sand in, and I was kind of sad that this one didn't have it. But then we stumbled upon this outdoor shower in the middle of all the villas. I don't think I'll be getting wet. Just kidding. I definitely got wet.
Yeah,
okay.
That's gonna be the intro.
Yeah, it's good. It's cold. It's cleaning. It's way bigger than I thought it was. There's coconuts, mangoes, and bananas. If you like smoothies, all the ingredients are grown on the island and they're delicious. We had one yesterday. Make sure you watch that video, the full day in Moorea. But I wanted to say they're all growing in this area, and I got an even easier hut, the Mia. Now we can tell that they're a little bit bigger than ours because it's on 3 stilts, so I feel like it's double the square footage. Real estate agent talking to you, but it's crazy. Just the ambiance, the gardens, it just sets the mood. You're in a tropical destination, and then the fruit all around. I'm gonna show you the banana tree next. Those are nanners. I don't think they're ready, but did you see this thing? It's really heavy. Like, you could smack somebody in the face with this. Mitch was ninja handling it earlier, but I just feel like it's gonna open up and eat me. I truly feel like we're in the jungle. But I also wanted to say, you grab a banana when they're ripe, and then you sit under this covered area. Makes sense with the covered area because we've been getting hit with tropical storms in and out. It's about 75 degrees, not so much of a wind as much as a torrential downpour every other hour. So this makes sense. They built a huge structure. There's a couple other people from France here. A lot of people speak French, including the locals, and they were hanging out, having cigarettes on the patio, eating, I'm sure, some baguettes and croissants.
Okay, I'm still here with my cup of coffee. Follow me. So first off, look around. This is so cool. This is like the main hut, the mega hut. We're actually gonna come on in here. So follow me into this. They actually have a bathroom right off, which is so cool, and it's really aesthetic. So come over here and look. And then come back over to me, and I'll tell you, it's beautiful, as you can see. And Ella wanted to say that it is gorgeous, but she also wanted to say that if you check out and have late checkout, you can still use the shower the day that you're checking out. Like if you need to take a shower before you take the ferry back to Tahiti, which she finds value in, which is pretty cool. I do like, again, the aesthetics of all of this is very nice and modern, and I do believe that this hotel hasn't been around for that long, so hopefully this helps them get more bookings because it's very aesthetic and very beautiful of a hotel. Again, it's just amazing and looks so good. I think Ella backed into something. We're gonna come on right off.
The basket got me.
We're gonna, back to the kitchen living area, as you guys can see, or kitchen living area, the like banquet area, I guess, dining area, and then right off of that from the bathroom, it comes up. We're gonna come up into this beautiful kitchen, and as you guys can see in here, wow, this is aesthetic. This is
aesthetic.
This is really beautiful as well, and definitely gives you a great vibe. I feel like I'm in a modern Tarzan movie, I guess. It's like Tarzan Jungle meets Martha Stewart. I mean, come on, that's a great vibe. Very cute. This is communal, so it is shared, and it's kind of nice actually. And I do know that a lot of foreign countries, they're really good at making friends and being around other people. America, we always want our own things. You want your own room, you want your own thing. Here, this is a great way to share and meet people and share a meal, or bring a large friends and family and share this big, gorgeous open kitchen. Honestly, if this was a kitchen in my house, I'd want it to be this open as well. So they did a really good job with the design.
If you are a Seattleite and a coffee fiend, as my husband is, you'll find yourself, like I do, making coffee for them in the morning, and you don't want to leave. So over here, there's the designated coffee maker. They also give you some pure Arabian coffee. I don't know anything about coffee. Took me a second to learn, but I figured this machine out. Okay. Also, it's crazy because I was here getting coffee for him while he was still sleeping, and the breakfast that was ensuing, it's an extra price. I think it's $2,500, so roughly $25, and US. Baguettes and eggs. They had everything, but it is a whole operation where they're setting out all the glasses for you, and they're setting the placemats, and it's gorgeous out on the table out there. But then afterwards, as I came back in here, they wash everything immediately because it is open air. There are some bugs, and everything is perfectly put away in its place. I love it. And the last thing I'll add, is there is a water filtration. Just like a lot of the islands, they're trying to be conservative and not have so much plastic. And so using a reusable water container or any of the glasses, you can take, like Mitch said, it's communal, and get hot water for your tea or cold water like I always get before we leave. So that has been extremely wonderful. I always run out of water on vacation, no extra charge included, but just, it's cool. It gives me Africa vibes. It gives me like the huts, the tikis, you're out. It's just a whole experience. But next up is our room we will take you to. We had to wait out a tropical storm for this video like 20 minutes ago, but we are in number 2, Suki. If you were gonna go online and book it after you view this room, you'll know exactly what it looks like and expectations, but let's take a look inside. Again, so open air. The vaulted ceilings, the ceiling fan is always going. We've been here for 3 days already and have not turned on the AC. The temperature's been pretty consistent. We do close the windows at night, and they're so interesting. Like, it's just an experience staying here. They lock, and looking at the carpentry that is involved in it. But we have all our backpacks set out. Some nightstands. It smells really good in here. They have some, not incense, but you know, smelly good stuff in this corner. And then there is a California King over here. It's been very comfortable. Comes with 2 pillows. I could use 15 more pillows personally, but it's okay. And then this nightstand is kind of a little bit higher than that side. So Mitch has brought one of the chairs over and used it kind of as a desk, because some rooms have desks, some don't. And then we have this nice center area that we've been piling all of our snacks and goodies from the superstore that is on the island, that is like 5 minutes drive from this hotel in particular. And then we have our nice TV with 8 channels, all in French. It's been fantastic. Mitch actually took French in high school, so it's kind of bringing him back. He's got a couple words in his back pocket and I had 0. But last up is these windows that I wanted to talk about. They're so cool. Let me try to close this one. They're really heavy, but I love the engineering aspect of it. So, and then you just close them at night. So it's like literally a pitchfork keeping it up. To the bathroom we go. Okay. Very cool decor. You have the cabinetry in here. We delightfully hid all of our towels because we've been here for a couple days, but if you wanted to unpack your clothes and put them in there, I would understand. Don't look at the towels, guys. They're dirty. Don't look at them.
That was the only thing that we hid in the hotel room, and you had to open it up.
I know, I had to. We gotta keep it real, guys. Also, this window, I think, never closes, so just be aware. It's very extremely open air. Did we get eaten alive last night? No. But if you look at your phone late at night, the bugs kind of hit the screen and then bounce off of you. It's an experience, okay? So over here we have the vanity. We're gonna close the toilet. Obviously we've been here for a couple days, and to be fair, the maid service hasn't come back and done anything to the room. We tried to put it back to the original place it was, but they did cover it in fresh flowers from the garden on our nightstand, on our bed, on the sink, the toilet, in the shower. They were everywhere, but they did not last very long. Okay, and then next is the shower in here. Really big tile. The ladder, I'm sure, would have clean towels if we hadn't used them all already. And then we have 2 shower heads, which I'm a fan of, and some really good, smelly good soap. So it's a win-win. But the last thing I'll say is there's 2 keys to the villa, not 4, 2. One to the front door and one to the back. You can open this. There is a privacy wall and it's just plants. No one walks back here, and so you can open it up while you're getting ready and doing your makeup like me, or you can close it before you leave. We've just left everything really open. It's very secluded where we are, where this is. It's a long, long driveway. So for someone to come all the way out here to break in and take your stuff, I think you're okay. It's not off the main road, but we'll take you a little bit further on the front of the side of the hotel as you arrive and where we parked.
I'm just living my beach life. Best life, beach life. Okay, so this is again the front of that awesome kitchen. This is what you're gonna see when you first pull up. it is so crazy open. It's like just a cafe. It feels so open. Our Suki hotel, or hut, I guess hut is right here, which is number 2, and then number 1 is this one right here. And you guys can get a full look at number 1 right here. It's pretty cool. Number 1 actually shares the decking of the entrance with the giant kitchen area. And this decking is really beautiful. Honestly, it's so pretty, and I really enjoy all the details, and I'm gonna use it, gotta be honest. It's really aesthetic. But that being said, it's such a great vibe. One of the things I would also mention is that when you come up, right behind me there's gonna be the parking lot, and you can see our little white rental car. I think Ella's getting it. And you just pull right up, honestly, and from your hotel room to the car is like 30 feet, which is insanely convenient. And it's so cool because you like drive on grass and it's nice and smooth. I will say though, she did mention in the clip before this that this hotel is secluded. Definitely. To get back here, you will drive about a quarter of a mile, maybe 300 kilometers on a dirt road. And so be aware of that, because you're gonna think that you're in the wrong spot. You're not, you're in the right spot. And this is just really, really beautiful. She's gonna show that they do have bikes next and a couple other things about this really unique and special experience that if you tell your friends that you're going to the French Polynesia and you're gonna stay in a hut, this will do it. This is, you got it right here.
1, 2, 3. I think there's 2, 4, 6. I think there's 6. One's missing, but they come with the bike lock, and so you can get it and take it down that road that Mitch was just talking about to the main road that leads around the island. We did do a full video I mentioned before about everything that you could want to do in Moorea, but if you wanted to take a little bit more of a slower pace and not take the rental car, just take a taxi to here. We are about I don't know, a 10-minute drive from the ferry, from the airport. We're on the airport side of the island, so this is really convenient, and then you could have all your motorbikes taken care of. I also mentioned that the supermarket, the biggest grocery store, we even saw big screen TVs being sold there, is 7 minutes away after you make it out of the driveway. So great location, but I would still suggest getting a rental car so you can make the most of the island here too. You made it to the sign. We started out at the beach, which is all the way down that road, which you could drive to, but this is the main entrance, and the hotel is called Fair, which means house in whatever language is here, French Polynesian, Tiaia. And I was also gonna say it's a pretty straightforward Wi-Fi password too. All the internet is included in your room, and it's I love Fair Tiaia.
Hey, that's secret.
Oh snap, sorry, I threw it out there. But also, we have been walking around barefoot. It's like a golf course-esque where you drive in, so you can walk all the way to the beach barefoot. You can walk in between the huts and get coffee, and this could be a huge cool destination if you had multiple families come here and rent out all the huts at once. It has that community vibe, not as much as a hostel, but as much as like a wedding venue, I would say. This is a great thing to check out. Last is we're gonna give you our full review, how much we spent, and is it worth it? We made it back to the kitchen area. We wanted to give you our full review. So first things first, any guesses of how much the rooms, the garden villa costs? Oh, wasn't there the piece of paper that broke down all the prices of it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he knows off the top of his head. He's perfect. Anyways, if you wanted to stay here, we stayed in the Suki. And it was on the lower end. Obviously, it's like the smallest, I would say.
Intro.
And right next to the entrance, and
well, intro price.
Yeah, intro price. You take over.
And from the intro price, it was 331 USD, but I think if you were to just come here and get it, it's 350 USD per night, which is pretty reasonable because it's such a cool experience. I could say that you would come over here, and that does seem like a lot, but now that you're kind of realize that most hotels in the United States for like a basic Hilton off the side of I-5, Interstate 5, is going to be like $165 after tax. So reasonable. I think this is pretty reasonable. Such a crazy experience. $300 is really good. The other one, which was the big giant family one, was $480 per night. So about $150 more, but you get double the size. And then the one down by the water, which was called the honeymoon, and everyone's asked us if we've been on our honeymoon, and we were just saying, no, we're just YouTubers, and they love that. And so that being said, that one down there, I think was $440. So you can see the price difference between them all. Ours is, if you're just wanting to do it for one night, I think ours is the best bang for your buck, because you can come here, probably check in around 2 o'clock, experience it for the whole first day, and then like Ella said, have that late checkout.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I was doing research, just so everybody knows, there's only 8 Google reviews on Google, which is crazy because Mitch is a Google review king. And so the fact that I took a leap of faith and booked this place, I think it's because it's newer, it's nicer, it's probably made in the last couple of years, and so we got to experience it before everybody else. We'll leave them a Google review to push that out, but it is always a gamble if there is not that many pictures online, no Google reviews. But overall,
this one turned out better.
Yeah, it's been a total experience. Like I said before, the decor kind of reminds me of we're out on an African safari. There's no real Tarzan, King Kong. There's no real windows. There's no real doors. You can see through the floor, but again, it is an experience. The bugs weren't as crazy as everybody makes them out to be. So if you end up booking here, again, it's the fair Tiaia. Online, it's close to the airport, convenience-wise, close to the superstore. The public beaches are right around the corner. Everything is not that far of a drive. Rent a rental car, but stay here and let us know if you choose this hotel or if you've been here before in the comments down below. But overall, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you subscribe, check out our other hotel reviews. We are on our way to Tahiti next to do the Hilton with the biggest pool in French Polynesia, as well as the overwater bungalows in Bora Bora. So you make sure stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.